Hello, Daniel, the naturopath. I want to talk to you today about the lungs. You can, if you have an occasional, I don't know, maybe bi-yearly, you can use this smoker's syrup, is what it's called. It's from a brand called Herbalgem. It's actually an old druid Germanic recipe for cough syrup, which actually has a very strange power to it. Sometimes when you can't get something out, it's stuck in there, something stuck in the throat, the chest, like there's something deep and it just won't come out. And usually people take antibiotics, they take all sorts of things for it. But this, if you employ it all the time, it won't do anything because the body gets used to it. But if it's employed once or twice a year, the smoker's syrup, which can be found online, probably around $30, um, it will kind of push this out and get it out of the system. It's almost miraculous because you're like, nothing else worked, and then this thing worked. So you put it in the fridge and you take small sips all throughout the day, like 5 or 6 times in cafe teaspoons. And it just needs to pass over this area and this chest, this whole area. It needs to pass through 4 or 5, 6 times a day, and it's pretty amazing. I haven't found anything like it. I also brought the magnesium because this is also something which is like a deeper treatment of that cold season, and to make sure that your magnesium levels are optimized through transdermal magnesium. You can also apply that to the chest and the throat, and you can even gargle with it as long as you spit it all back out. It's not dangerous if you swallow a little bit, but it's actually much more powerful through the skin. So you want the skin to absorb it, and it gives you a longer duration because the magnesium stores in the skin uses it as it needs to. It's called a cellular saturation. So this simple remedy. I mean, I'm just making one short video, but it's just like this simple remedy is so powerful that I had to make a small video about it because if you have these coughs and deep, chest pains or other things that are related to not just smoking, it's called smoker's syrup, but don't let that name fool you. It's for anything that's stuck down in there, from the throat on down to, the lungs. And so use this, and you'll be able to get it out without needing, some sort of medication, synthetic, this, that, and the other. Like, this is a natural product. It doesn't taste sweet, and a lot of the cough syrups I've seen, they have a sort of sweetness to them, and that destroys the whole process. You need it to have a little bit of punch, and without weird stuff in it, which is really hard to find these days. So yeah, check it out, Herbalgem. They also make drops. I want to talk about these drops. They're called drainers in the US, but they're actually gemmos, and they're made from the buds of plants. Unlike all of our tinctures, which are made from like stems and leaves, and these are made for the buds, and the buds have more they have the hormonal capacity of the plant built inside of them, because it's the only part of the plant that never gets diseased is the bud. And so this bud is much more powerful than tinctures, in my opinion, for healing in the body. It even has a homeopathic informational type of effect on the body too, through the hormones, like an informational endocrine system feed, meaning 2-3 months of taking it, you start to have certain effects that stick, and certain organ systems and tropisms that heal. So it's not something you just take a few drops and then you're good. It has to be done for 2 to 3 months, and that's kind of the size that they sell you. And they're about $60, but they're worth it. They're much better than most of the stuff we can find here. For I just recently used some for feminine cycles for my girlfriend, to arrange, like, it just helps the production of estrogen and progesterone, like a nice balance. The thing about these type of, not adaptogenic, but they actually give you what you need. These type of solutions, they can't hurt, and then they can also only heal in the right direction. It's almost like Someone was talking to me about, butter or coconut oil or something that, it'll make people gain weight if they need to gain weight. And then if they don't, it won't. So these type of products know how to help you find that equilibrium through nature. So anyway, check it out. Check this company out, Herbalgem, and get a bottle of transdermal magnesium as a basic, not cure-all, but like a way to apply some on many different things that could happen throughout the year, from pains to cramps, inflammation, sleeping problems, the nervous system in general. Basically, it's just nurture for the nervous system. So keep that going and then add these other elements to it. So thanks for watching. Check us out at theheartoftradition.com.